Today, we're going to talk about leading through metamorphosis. Every butterfly was once a caterpillar that refused to give up on the possibility of flight. Yesterday, we spoke about caterpillars of crisis becoming the butterflies of transformation. I guess I'm all into butterflies and caterpillars for this series. But we must remember that transformation is more than just change. It's actually a fundamental evolution of a person, organization, organism, or entity. As a leader, your job is to guide your organization through metamorphosis into something better than it was before. I'm Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and I am here to bring you this week's leadership tip. If you like the content of what I share, I ask that you remember to hit the thumbs up, to like, or the heart, depending on your platform, and then please do subscribe or follow. And finally, please do share this video with someone you know can use it. The transformation leadership process has four distinct components. The first is to create transformation readiness, help people understand why change is necessary. And as you're doing that, build dissatisfaction with the status quo so that they will really get it. And then, of course, generate excitement about future possibilities. The second phase is designing the transformation journey. Map the path from the current state to the desired future so that people know where you're going. Identify key milestones and celebration points. Remember, celebration is really important when you're going through transformation. It gives people a chance to look back at what they've done, to feel pleased, even though the new process might be uncomfortable. Anticipate resistance also, because there are those people who will not want to go along with the program. There always are, and you're going to have to gently guide them through the process of transformation. And then, of course, the third phase is support through the messy middle. Acknowledge that transformation is uncomfortable. Don't try to pass it off as, oh, this is going to be better and it doesn't hurt. It does. Provide extra support during the transition periods. Maintain focus on the vision, though, when progress feels slow. And then the fourth leg of this journey is to embed new ways of being, reinforce the new behaviors and mindsets, reward them, update your systems and your processes to support the transformation. And then finally, stories. Stories always matter. Stories bring people in and get them involved, and they celebrate that new identity. Now, to go through this four-step process, there are some practical strategies that you can use, and I call this the transformation roadmap. The first thing is the awakening, getting people aware of the fact that transformation needs to happen, that change is imminent. That generally takes about 1 or 2 months. And then the second phase is disruption. That is when you are busy breaking old patterns and experimenting with new ways of doing things. And that normally takes another 3 to 6 months. Breaking old patterns is very difficult. We've all had to change in our lives, and we know how tough that can be. Then phase three is the integration, where we start embedding new ways of operating into our staffs and into the organization. And that takes a longer, much longer time, about 6 to 12 months. And then finally, the ongoing optimization, where you're simply refining and improving the new system. Now, there are some tools that you can use. Oddly enough, vision boards. We still love to see and we imitate what we see. So, vision boards really make the future tangible. Put up pictures of where you want to be, whether they're actual visual pictures or sayings or memes or mottos. Those pictures mean a lot to your team because it helps draw their brains to the destination. Also, progress dashboards the transformation, that track the transformation metrics so that people know how we're doing with each step of the way. And of course, once again, that story collection, stories that really document the transformation, that capture those moments are so important. And of course, once again, the resistance management protocols. That caterpillar to butterfly metaphor is tough. And you're going to have to acknowledge what's worked before. And then you're going to have to support through the difficult transition. And finally, you'll be able to celebrate the new capabilities of the organization or the team. And remember this, transformation leaders don't just navigate change. You actually orchestrate the evolution of your business, of your team. You help your organization become something fundamentally better than it was before. Once again, I'm Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and I encourage you to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, and to, of course, share this with someone who you know is navigating the hard road of transformation. Have a wonderful balance of the day. I look forward to seeing you later in the week with our team integration of transformation through chaotic times. Have a great, great afternoon.